you.
Really cute to go with the gray and white stripes with the red. It's very saucy. I like it.
Oh, thank you very much. I was not feeling saucy this morning, but I pretend that I was.
To
I
disguise.
I was feeling, well, it's Michigan and it's super dark, so I gotta use my phone in the closet to find something to wear. And this basement, unlike any basement I've ever in a house I've ever lived in, it's hot. It is very
Wow.
warm. It's very warm, and so, like, I have to layer so that I can, like, take the sweater off when I get too hot and whatnot, so but thank you. Really appreciate the compliment.
Yes.
You look like you're all awake and all chipper and ready to get some writing done.
Yeah. My husband said to me, "Good morning." And I said, "Nope, not yet." And I went back to bed. Like a lot of times I'll get up and have like a cup of coffee with him or whatever. But instead, I went back to bed. And then when I did get up, I was feeling full of vim and vigor. So here I am.
That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of nope, for those of you that are not from the Midwest, not from Michigan, um, obviously it means no, but we use it a lot. I bought these two at Dollar General. I found these ornaments. They're just like these wooden words, and one of them is Noel. It's N. It goes Noel. Really cute. And the other one says hope. And they have ribbon on them, whatever. But the way the ribbon is on hope, it crosses over the H. And my girls were like, I hung it up there and they saw the Noel. And then they saw that. They're like, where did you find the Michigan ornament? I'm like, what are you talking about? They thought it said nope. And so, like, now that's our thing. Like,
That's great.
it totally needs to say nope because
you need to like make one.
I know, like, that would totally fit us. Because then
I
it's like,
love that.
is
Yeah.
it too early for Christmas? Nope. You
It's
ready for
so
Christmas?
strange.
Nope.
Right. It's so strange, because I do love regional accents. Oh, good morning, Teresa.
Morning, Teresa.
It's like we have one. You know
I
what I
know.
mean? And I'm like, really? Wow.
We have, like,
I'm
one of the worst.
interesting because I feel
Right.
like, the way I talk is so boring to me.
There's a comedian named Charlie Behrens.
Yes, I just was watching it this morning.
I love him. But the funny thing is, all right, so for those of you tuning in, he is from Wisconsin and he totally plays up the whole Wisconsin thing for his comedy. And mostly clean. And if it's not clean, he usually beeps it out. So I let my girls watch him and everything. But when you live somewhere else, like I lived in Boston for years, they don't see the difference between we laugh at a Wisconsin accent, right? That's what we sound like to everybody else. Like they think that it's, and then Wisconsin people laugh at Minnesota, which is even stronger. But yeah, we all know, don't you know? Like that's what everyone hears when they hear us talk. So it's hilarious. So yeah, I love Charlie Behrens. He corrects me up.
I like how like he knows he's in trouble with his mother. And then he'll like call her up.
When he called her to ask her how to make hash brown hot dish.
Yes, that's what it was. Exactly. She's like, you just threw it all in there, didn't you, Charlie?
He's like, no. When he totally did. It's so great. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You got to watch the one if you haven't seen it already where he does an actual he did like a speech at a college graduation where he went to college, I think. They had him come back and give like a commencement speech, whatever. And that's pretty funny. And then he does this last year at graduation time when there was like when COVID first started, so they weren't having graduation stuff. He did like a graduation thing in front of his house. Very funny. But pretty much anything he does, you can laugh at. 2 minutes for the first sprint. I don't want to be here. I can't even. Notice my little thing there because my coffee cup says that, and it's actually very accurate today. I just didn't want to be here. I told my husband this morning. He's like, "Why don't you want to write?" And I'm like, "Because there's too much going on. Like you walk into my house, boxes everywhere. Christmas is coming. Thanksgiving is this week, and guess who makes most of the dinner? This girl right here." And I'm just like, I just have too much going on. But I know that I'll get words out, and I will be happy that I showed up. But right now, I'm not happy.
Also, Jen, let me just, as a sister in Christ, give you a little bit of permission to lower your standards because I promise you,
I know
your children and husband will think it's the happiest Thanksgiving ever, even if they're eating their dinner on a box. Like they will not even remember that it was crazy hard work for you. So you could do like half the hard work and it will be recognized just as much as 100% of the hard work. So kind of try to lower your own. It doesn't have to be your Hallmark ideal. because your children are going to create a Hallmark memory in their minds anyway, because it's going to be your love for them that is going to warm their hearts.
You know me well enough. Do you think that my kids are their memories of me are going to be of me like frantically being like, "Where's the stuffing?" Like,
No. No,
I wanna
that's why
be
I'm saying, why are you so like, they probably
No.
would be like, "Oh, mom didn't make stuffing this year? Oh, well." Like, they're
I
so awesome, you know what I
I hope
mean?
when they think of me, they see the duck on top of the water, not the paddling like crazy underneath. That's what I hope for. I don't know,
Yes.
but
Yes.
all right.
And
Well,
they're gonna love no matter what the result.
my kids are great
They
anyway,
are.
so and they know me. They totally know me. So
All
it's
right.
all good. All right, we ready to do this?
Yeah, we're gonna rock it.
We're gonna be awesome. Can't wait to chat with you afterwards and see how much we rocked it. All right, I'm tired. Oh, it's not turned up. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
3, 2, 1. Done.
Awesome.
Everything is awesome. All right, let's hear one awesome.
I'm writing like someone coming to consciousness. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's always tricky. So it's
Yeah,
one of those
but
kind
it's
of
going
scenes.
well?
Yeah, I'm really excited by it. I think it's turning out great. It's more
Awesome.
editing than writing. So I'm taking what's there and trying to make it not suck. How'd it go for you?
Oh, I should probably look. So before I say that, or first of all, let's address what Teresa said before we went to break.
Yeah,
If there's
what's
a
up?
lot going on and you are stressed, that is why you should be here. You don't have to write the world's best chapter, but take this time for you. Teresa, I feel like we were separated at birth. Like, I needed to hear that. You're right. This is
So
my
great.
time, right? Instead of looking at it as a responsibility, which I don't, like, it's not like a weighing on me, but this is
It was
my
like you
time.
feel guilty.
I always do. I know. Okay, so I went in and I went to clear my targets. You know how in Scrivener you can set your targets, right? And it said that my total word count was almost over 10,000 words less than I had in there yesterday. And it said that my word count before I cleared it out was negative 8,669 words.
Did you
And
erase something?
I almost had a heart attack. And then I remembered last 2 years ago, I had this happen to me and I had a total meltdown. I gave up writing for a few days. I can't believe Scrivener did this to me. And it was just Scrivener. And so I just took a deep breath and I compiled what I've written so far and put it over into Microsoft Word, and everything's still there. Scrivener is just reading it wrong. So I restarted Scrivener and it looks like it's fine now.
Yay.
I think closer at least. So I was able to reset my targets and I got 376 words.
Nice. That's amazing.
Yeah. So I'm not unhappy with that for sure. But yeah, that could have been a nightmare. And the same thing has happened to Rhonda, but with Rhonda, she actually lost the words. So Teresa says, me too. Let's be besties.
Aww.
All right, Teresa got 520 words. That's awesome.
Way to
That
go.
is awesome. So yeah, I'm really happy with, so here's something else I want to share about this last writing sprint. I wrote one of the world's worst paragraphs. And it's okay. Yeah, it's really bad. And so when I finished the paragraph, I went back to the front of it and in all caps, because that's my thing. So I know that I need to edit something. In all caps, I wrote, "This paragraph is a hot mess. Rewrite." And so then when I come back to it later, I'm already set. Like, okay, I know this is garbage. It's just so info dumpy. And then this happened, and she said, like, I'm just like, no, it's like not crafted. It's just like almost like I'm just trying to say a whole bunch of stuff to get through it. So, and I don't want that to happen. So as I'm writing the all caps, I'm giggling, thinking, I can't wait to tell them I did this.
Well, I think that first drafts, if you want to call it that, or nano-type drafts or whatever, are just that. It's just getting, here's what is going on, right? And then, so good for you that you got it onto the paper. Because otherwise it's just in your head forever.
Today even and rewrite that and use both for word count. Now, it won't make it in the final book, but it'll be word count, right? Teresa says, I say that because I believe that for Christians, worship is a form of self-care. And as writers, writing is self-care. Ergo, writing is worship for Christian writers. I agree. I absolutely agree. I've always said that I feel like that your story, God has given you your story. So you need to give it the time and respect that it deserves, right? So yes.
All right, this is our last one
Teresa,
today, right?
And anyone else that's watching, so sorry, but we have our business meeting today, so we're only able to do 1 hour and then we have to go. So this is our last one. I forgot about that. I'm glad you said that. All right, so here we go. I think I have it turned up. There we go.
2, 1, go.
Oh no, I need to quarantine?
Getting shut in is no joke. Do your part. Shut Rona out for good.
No.
Right?
1. Done.
This will keep you coming back to the well. What are you writing that is so delicious that you don't want to put it away?
There's lots of conversations in this book. I hope it's not conversation heavy, but this book happens. The whole book happens over just a few days, so like a week or so maybe. And I'm hoping that it's not heavy on the deep conversations that they end up having. But I have to build like a relationship that's not superficial in a short amount of time, and they have to share about their backstories and whatever. So I'm sharing backstory about my female protagonist, and it just was getting good. So it's not juicy like kiss scenes or anything. I've written one kiss scene, but it's not up to par. It's not up to my par, just saying.
Oh, real good.
How'd yours go?
Still on that same scene, but like way toward like the end of it. So very excited, like he's opening his eyes
Good.
to look around. It's so funny how,
That's awesome.
At some point, every writer will have to write a whatever kind of a scene, Are those birds by my house or your house? Do you hear birds? Hold on.
It's gotta be your house because I don't have birds.
Oh, yeah, that bird's loud. He's like right over there. Must be in that tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I take my headphones off, I can really hear him.
Fun.
Well, yeah.
All right. Well, I didn't keep track of the difference between these last two sprints, but in total today so far, I have 1,030. I know, but I'm so sad that we can't keep writing. Darn business meeting.
Oh, man. Well, maybe we can make it a short one. You can get back right to it. I think we mostly just have to get a podcast topic in the can, and then we can be good because we had a really good meeting last week.
Yeah, and Nano is always takes precedence for our stuff. So generally we have short meetings in November anyway. So here's hoping. All right, let's see. Teresa says, Jamie, I think we might be writing the same genre. Earlier this morning, I plotted my characters coming too soon.
Yeah. Could be.
I'm at 874 for the morning. That's awesome.
That's an amazing amount of words.
Since you guys are ditching me, I think I'll start watching yesterday's episode that I missed. Yesterday's episde.
What is today?
I don't even know. Tuesday.
Oh, maybe she means the sprint. Maybe she didn't see our sprints yesterday.
Oh yeah, you could do that and sprint along as if it's live. So smart.
She's very smart. Where did she come from? What a coup. What a coup to gain Teresa and Agugwe and a lot of these other people who are able to join you that normally can't see us on our podcast. It's been great.
Right, exactly. All right. Well, off to the meeting. Teresa, thanks for chatting with us today and everyone else who wrote. So until tomorrow morning, which I will be here, even if I'm not happy about it, I will show
and
up.
look at what you got done.
I know.
You
I'm happy
didn't want to come.
I know.
Now you don't want to stop.
I know. I knew that would happen. That's the other reason I forced myself to come because I
Good
knew that
for
would
you.
happen.
Way to go.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow morning, everyone.
Bye.